BSN welcome you back to BAA Field where we're having the Richard Hector Memorial game. It's 2012 and the score is 2-2, the Lawyers and the Accountants. The goal scorers so far are Sam Butler and Pete Roby for the Accountants. And for the Lawyers,
Nathan Samuels, and Victor Richards.
And the second half is just kicking off. 45 minutes from glory or defeat as Marco picks up where he started. He's just cut off there by the Accountant. Good move by Coxie, number 4 there. Quickly looking to free his man up the field, Pete Roby, the second goal scorer.
Well, that's a very good pass up there, but penetrating into the Lawyers' half right from the kickoff of the second half. Question is, can the Accountants snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Or, putting another way, can the Lawyers snag a defeat from the jaws of victory?
I tell you, that's what it is, because the Lawyers have led twice in this game, and each time through what I've been known as a new term I've learned today, it's called double-digit accounting. The Accountants have somehow managed to juggle the books, and so now it's 2-2 with all to play for in the next 45 minutes. So let's see which team is going to break through and going to take this game and win this Richard Hector Memorial 2012.
All right, so they can throw it in. Ryan for the Lawyers sends it out, looking to send it up on the left wing. There is Richards controlling the ball, looking for support. Marco running up, sends the ball clear through to Richards. Richards sends the ball in the center, and the Accountants goalie, well saved by him. Number 13 for the Lawyers was there. That's Jason Darrow. If the keeper hadn't got it, he would have certainly had the opportunity of scoring. And it's out. Elliot Hubbard here to throw the ball in for the Lawyers.
That's a little mistouch there, and that one goes out of bounds. That's good defensive work, though. Stop the Lawyers from advancing with ease, and that one has to come back into play. There's just been a little holdup of the rain. So you're going to start to feel the coldness actually in a little bit. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these tropical players respond to this environment.
Well, you're right. It's cold, it's wet, the ball is slippery, it's heavy, but that's not stopping them. They're all going at it with great enthusiasm and a little skill. I mean, I think we've had a great entertaining game of football so far. Look forward to the second half, which of course is the Lawyers' half, as we call it.
Elliot Hubbard.
And there's Tristan Hall, Elliot again, trying to free themselves up. Lovely little skill, kept the ball alive, pushed it onto Elliot. Elliot trying to send the ball forward. Referee says, no way, let's do that again. Accountants get it this time. Mr. Crockwell keeping a firm hand on things. Lovely little header by the Accountants, but Ryan for the Lawyers has got it. Nice little bit of skill, well in control. They're now looking to send the ball up the field, and it does. And Richards gets around his man, and Victor's got the ball. He's looking down the right wing, but a little bit too hard. The ball skidded away, and the Accountants get a goal kick. Sorry,
hurried out of bounds by the pressure of Gareth Tavares, a very well-renowned accountant, former auditor, who's loving the boating life. He's telling me now.
I see. Okay. Well, there you go. Once you do auditing, you go boating. It's a well-known phenomenon. You've done your purgatory. Now you get your penance.
Yeah, it's the next leap, isn't it?
Yes. Natural. If you're when the books are. Oh, what a goal! And from young Marco, that takes it to 3-2. A beautifully struck ball. Defeats the Accountants keeper. He's looking to explain that by pulling up his shorts and sends the ball forward. He's not happy with himself, but that was a lovely disguised ball and didn't see it coming, to tell you the truth.
Well, I just saw Marco. He's been passing the ball, but he did on that turn. He took his shot. It was very well struck, low and hard, placed well, and there was really not much the goalkeeper could do about that. Very good goal by Marco, who's been a talent and wonderful to watch all this day. Now here comes John Smolsky.
Yeah, there he goes, but the Lawyers guard the ball well. It's a goal kick. No, it's a corner kick, says Mr. Crockwell. Corner kick went out by the Lawyers, so that's fine.
So this will be the third lead by the Lawyers.
Yes, and now the Accountants, of course, will try their double entry bloody bookkeeping again and get one back.
Yes, let's be wise and hopefully the Lawyers can not go to sleep this time at the back.
The Lawyers line up defensively, looking to cover all the various loose Accountants running around. Lovely floated ball, big header up, but not far enough, and
not cleared yet.
Falls to the Lawyers' feet, and we send it forward. Mr. Richards is running up here on the corner. Not Mr. Richards, I tell you.
James, the accountant, clears that one wide from Deloitte and Touche.
And it was Victor Richards. Yes, it was Richards. And number 3, Nathan Samuel, sends it looking for Richards. Unfortunately, doesn't get there. Accountants trying to head it forward, and they do. Elliot Hubbard tries to control the ball, but Tristan gets it. Tristan tripped from behind.
Pete Rambry not letting Tristan work his magic that time. He said, I know how to get rid of him. Take him down.
And down he went, but the referee spotted it. Free kick here. Elliot Hubbard to take it, looking for a free man. Marco Farr on the left side. No, Mr. Elkinson centers the ball. Unfortunately, not to a space where a Lawyer was occupying.
Well, I think Jeffrey there, to his credit, was just trying something inventive and creative, but I don't think he told anyone.
Yes. He was on a frolic of his own, as they say, yes. But it's under control here. Number 14 sends the ball to center, and number Richards gets the ball. And there we go. 13 has a go. That's Richards got the ball now. Nathan Samuel, sorry. There we go. And look at that. Ryan for the Lawyers bumps him off the ball. But Marco tried for the ball, but quite rightly let the accountant have it, because otherwise it would have been a foul.
And this is a great counter-attacking play. 2-on-1. What's going to happen? And it's calmly slotted in. Mark Daniels had nothing he could do. That was Kieran. It was just all to play for a quick counter-attack by the Accountants. And once again, the Lawyers have been pegged back.
Double entry bookkeeping. We get one, they get one.
Well, by the end of this sports broadcast, you would definitely know what double entry bookkeeping is if you didn't know at the beginning of it. The Accountants be doing a fine job of it, and each time the Lawyers seem to be just about thinking about what type of champagne they'll be drinking this evening. The Accountants put an end to that plan and put that on hold for the moment.
Boy, the wind's picking up here. That's going to affect the play a little bit, I think. They'll have to keep the ball close to the ground, because when you float it in the air, it's going to go all over the place. All right, here we go. The Lawyers throw in now, and looking forwards, Elliot Hubbard trying to get the ball. No, it's so that's Chris Way. Chris Way sends number 3 Shannon Dyer forward. Shannon's got control of the ball, looking to stop it on the edge of the penalty box, and no, he's going to center it. He got around his player, and it's going to be a goal kick.
So Kieran Connolly with that fantastic settle and strike to peg back the Marco goal, bringing it 3-all, Lawyers and Accountants.
Ball goes into touch. Elliot Hubbard runs back to collect it. He'll be throwing it in for the Lawyers. Looking to send the ball forward. We've got a little bit of burst activity by the Accountants. They've come out in the second half with a good game plan and execution. Nice little header there. Number 16 for the Accountants, looking to free the right. That's Schnook again. Schnook, number 2, down deep in the corner. But we've got it. The Lawyers got it back, and then send it into touch. Another throw in by the Accountants. Here they go. Quick throw.
Here's Giggsy.
Giggsy's the man. But good tackle by Tristan Hall. Tristan Hall loses the ball, however, unfortunately, and the Accountants are released into touch, unfortunately, and so another throw in for the Lawyers.
Oh, and he does.
Elliot collects the ball. He's a little flick there, nicely controlled to. And Elliot unfortunately slips in the slick conditions.
Gareth Tavar quickly runs over to get this throw in. The Accountants, I think, sense blood.
They're gathering like sharks in a pool. Look at them all. Trying there. Elizabeth centered it. Lovely header by Ryan, or was that his foot? I couldn't be sure. And we're away. 13 to lovely little slide through. Richards got the ball. Victor's got it. He sends Tristan Hall going forward. Tristan now looking for Marco. Marco's out there on the nice little touch to Marco. Marco looks to beat his man, but no, he quite rightly passes it back to Tristan. Tristan's in control. Elkinson's up in support. And Marco unfortunately loses control of the ball. The Accountants get the throw in. Here they go. They're now looking to Not quite sure what that was. I think that was a slip of the hand. There we go. Now is the throw in for the accountants.
Henderson with the throw in.
Okay.
Finds Coxey.
Coxey, lovely head by Elkinson off of the accountant's other head. Elkinson throw in for the Lawyers. Elkinson probably going to try and send it across to. That's well beyond his throwing range. I don't know why someone doesn't get close to him.
Elkinson's wearing gold boots, I saw there.
He is remarkable. He's got big studs on there, and he doesn't slip around. Problem with those big studs, of course, it doesn't give you a good release, and so you tend to find you're not as fast as you should be.
I guess you get tired of lifting those big studs in about the 80th, 70th minute.
Well, gold is heavy. Gold is heavy.
Well, I tell you, it's fashion over everything now, no matter where you look. So no surprises here.
Well, the pitch is darkening. Have you noticed? The clouds have obscured the light. Normally at this time of night we have plenty of light to play, but this could be a factor, do you think, in the conclusion of this 3-all match?
Well, I tell you, the goalkeepers will not be favoring what the weather's doing right now. The rain is starting to pick up again. It's getting very dark. If we had one of those light meters that you see used in test match cricket, I don't know what it would be reading right now.
I think they call it pulling stumps. Here we go.
Well, maybe we get some of the people to turn their headlights around in the cars.
That may be necessary. In fact, the passing traffic, you can see the headlights on. Bull's Head car park in the distance is all well lit up.
Yes, as we see Hamilton nightlife starting to erupt and slowly begin, steady but surely. Really starting to pick up the weather is here.
You're getting soaked. Trip. For you, that's right. Stand up there.
As we enter this, as we readjust, it doesn't matter. We'll brave the conditions with the players. It doesn't matter. That's how we do it at BSN.
Okay, goal kick here to be taken by Ryan for the Lawyers. Set the ball up there for a boot up the field. Everybody readjusts. Everybody's just dragging a touch now. I think the cold is starting to seep into the bones, the joints, the knees. Nice strike by Ryan. Controlled by Tristan. Tristan Hall well in the air, but he trips, everybody trips, and it's free kick to the Lawyers.
Wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying this Richard Hector Memorial 2012. The score is 3-3. We're in the second half, and the game is nail-biting. Stay tuned. It's really exciting.
The crowd are so excited they disappeared.
Well, sometimes you just can't bear to watch it.
Here. I know. It's scintillating stuff here. Lovely header by Elliot Hubbard. Sends the ball, unfortunately, into touch. But it was a good length on it. In the right, he thought the team little hut there was the goal, and came very close to putting it in there.
So far, this game is really setting itself up for a fantastic finish. Let's see what develops as the accountants try to see if they can go ahead for once.
Yes, instead of coming from behind. But the accountants are well known for that. The double entry bookkeeping methodology that they employ so successfully in managing all our local companies.
Well, we unfortunately we don't have no accountants to defend himself, but that's not going to stop the lawyer from taking open shots. As we see this one fall lovely to number 11. Good setup. There Giggsy sets up Skolsky. Can he beat his man?
Now the well defended there by the Lawyers sends it into a goal kick. Let the ball roll out from the kick from the accountants, and Ryan to take the ball, send it. Hopefully another big shot up to the center, and he does, low and slow, but Tristan controls it, stays on his feet. They still got it. Elliot, lovely little short pass back to Nathan Samuels. Nathan showing some skill sets there. My goodness, stays on his feet despite the best efforts of tripping by the accountants. And lovely chip. Come on, guys. Keep it going. Here we go. Look at that. We have a little bit of slowness on the part of the Lawyers' legs to respond to the commands of the brain to send them. Once again, the accountants send it deep into the instructions coming from Nathan to reminding people to
stay turned on.
Yes, stay turned on. Very crisp, clear instructions, I might add, from him.
Yeah, very clear instructions.
We could hear all the way up here. Mark Daniels just chips it to Ryan, gives another 10 feet to a little pass to Elliot Hubbard. The referee's not happy with that. No.
Is that an infringement or?
No, the referee says you have to do it again. He doesn't. He wants it to kick as a goal kick. So, okay, something happened, but he wasn't happy with it. And he's quite right. He's the man with the whistle. One thing the lawyers are good at is playing to the whistle. We are happy to play to the whistle as long as the whistle knows what he's doing. And in this case, Mr. Crockwell is a man of few words but ample experience. Lovely little kick by Jeff Elkinson to once again avoid putting it into his own goal.
Is that going to be a corner now?
It's a corner though, unfortunately. He managed to break up that little attack from the accounts, gave up the corner, but that was okay because so far they haven't scored from a corner yet. Yeah. Long and slow to no one in particular, and we got that. Yes, a little push, a little shove, a little knock. Marco's got it. He's away on the far left-hand side. Big accountant running him down, but he stays in control of the ball. Lovely little chip forward, looking for number 3, and he finds him. Yes, little chip ahead, going to his right. Can he control the ball? No, the accounts have got control and send it. No, that's good. Well done, Elliot Hubbard. Unfortunately, has a little bit of a control problem. Just bounces out off his foot into touch, and there we go. Again, the accountants are trying again. Same thing with the accountants. A little bit too heavy and goes back into touch.
Gareth Tavares' touch just letting him down a little bit, maybe due to the wetness of the ball. As he tries to relieve pressure off that throw in there, it goes out of touch for a lawyer throw in, and it's going to be Tristan Hall to take that.
Yes, there we go, and nice throw, and Elliot Hubbard controls the ball. Accountants sent into touch again, so another throw. Let's see if we can move up the park a bit.
I don't think Elliot knew much about that controlling that time.
Well, I prefer to think of that as a deliberate play as opposed to an accidental knock off his forehead.
Well, I'll leave that up to you.
Well, in front of him, though, means he hasn't been called upon too often, which is very good. Well, here we go. Now we've got the lawyers in the park again. Elliot Hubbard to throw. Big throw here. Lovely ball straight into touch, almost in the commentary box. All right, accountants throw in. Here we go. Start the game again. It's gotten a little bit slow, hasn't it? There is a bit tired, a little bit wet.
Yeah, I think it's getting to that point in the game where I think the next goal could settle it. It's not too much energy left by the players. They have been playing hard, and it's really going to take some concentration by all the defenders not to lapse, not to let a man off, let a man behind, keep your man marked, or otherwise that could be the game deciding goal.
All right, the ball's out again. Nathan Samuels is going to throw it in again for the lawyers. Oh no, sorry, it's the accountants going to throw it in. Sorry, there we go. He collects the ball in a sportsmanlike manner. You expect the lawyers, sends it to the accountants. Accountants to throw it in, but Nathan and Elliot are back there controlling things. Nathan's got it, sends the ball forward, and it's still in, just gone to touch well at the park, sends the accountants back, scurrying back to get it, bringing everybody else behind him, dragging him up the field as a team. You know, we're now in scoring position now with the accountants with the ball. We're deadly when they have the ball.
Amazing stuff transpiring here. So right now the accountants have a throw in deep in their half. The lawyers are poised to try to steal this one. Good flick on, knock on by 11.
Ryan gets it. Tristan's got it.
Ref sees something he doesn't like there, blows the whistle. Tristan's complaining, but Gareth Tavares isn't worrying about it. He's moving up the pitch. Henderson setting up, going to take this free kick as the accountants overload the box. And this one is kicked high, hard. It comes up. It's not cleared. Falls to Coxey.
Nathan Samuels heads the ball. Tristan's got another header, controls it, sends the ball forward. A little handball by the accountants, not seen by the referee. And the accountants have got it. They're driving forward again, looking to feed the center man in the box, and he's well offside. Thank goodness.
Well, I tell you, the linesman is not here, but he sent the email in advance.
I saw that flash of the flag on the other side there. It was well documented. The man was offside, and Mark Daniels didn't waste any time trying to save that offside ball.
And before that, there was a Thierry Henry handball.
Well, it was accidental, of course. I mean, no one tends to do these things, but the hand sometimes gets in the way.
Indeed, indeed. Tell you, the action is non-stop. on the field. If you're tuned in with us right now, we know you're enjoying this BSN presentation of the Richard Hector Memorial Classic between accountants and lawyers 2012. Last year, the accountants pulling off the victory, and so far they've been able to level each time the lead has been taken by the lawyers. It's been 1-0 lawyers, then that was pegged back 1-0. It's been 2-1 lawyers, then the accountants came back 2-0. It's been 3-2 lawyers, and then again the accountants found an answer. So let's see how this game twists and turns for the last remaining minutes.
Lovely bit of work up there in the box by Marco, looking to center the ball, but the ball went out by the accountants. So Marco's going to take another corner kick, looking to get a few lawyers into the box and have a possible header, a possible goal. Let's see what we can do here. In the gloom here at BA, lovely floated ball, missed everybody from side to side, but Elliot Hubbard's got the ball. He's going to turn it and send it back into the box, and unfortunately, a little loss of control there. It's a goal kick. The ball is very slippery.
Yeah, I saw Elliot looking like he was trying to find out which man to pick out in the box, but and his looking for who to pick out, he forgot to control the ball fully, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a little bit of having his head up and the ball down, which is not a good combination.
Well, I know lawyers are used to having a team work with them. So.
Well, true. We work together in teams, and we overcome all adversity, as you can imagine.
Indeed.
Well, the accountants, they have help too. They have a calculator, and they do their thing, what they have to do. It's very well done, and there are 900 accountants in Bermuda. 900.
Wow.
It's a big profession, and lots of young Bermudans joining it, which is great to see.
Yeah, that's a lot of good math there. 900 accountants. Wow. That's so if you're out there and you're thinking of a career change.
Well, the point though is that they got 900 accountants. We only have 200 lawyers. See what we have to choose from? They have 900 to choose from. We only have 200.
So just by the pool of talent, the lawyers have an uphill battle.
Well, not really. I mean, think about it. I mean, you can't really say it's an uphill battle, but certainly we don't have the depth of talent that they can call from, and they do a very good job, the accountants.
I must say, I did see about 47 players lined up in the accountants bench, so they definitely have fresh legs there if they want to use them.
They got enough for 3 teams. What are you talking about? Fresh legs. They have like team lines. Come on, look at that. See, a whole bunch of them going there. Look, 1, 2, 3, little trip. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And they don't get the ball. No, there we go. One more try. Let's try it again. Here, lovely little pass inside the box by Smurf. No, it wasn't Smurf. Oh, and come on, Ryan. And thank goodness for that, because Mark Daniels tripped and fell and didn't actually get to the corner of the goalpost. That was unfortunate. Poor Marky tripped on that. I think that's shoelace he was tying. And
going to be a sub here by the accountants. Just bringing on number 16, Pete. Pete coming back on for Coxey there, and they've also taken off Sam Butler, I believe. It seems that this game is poised for an exciting finish, and we're just waiting for someone to step up and decide who's going to win the game and put that ball in the back of the net for the 4th time for their team.
Someone has to take control. There you go, young Marco. I bet you will be him. Taking a ball deep into the left corner, looking to center the ball. Beautiful cross to that lovely header. Just misses the goal. Beautiful ball, beautiful header. Dangerous combination. Marco on the left wing, centering the ball, and that Victor Richards there with his head.
I tell you, Marco has been a part of everything positive for the lawyers today. He's been a treat to watch. He's very, very intelligent on the field. Good footwork, never scared, always knows what he's going to do with the ball, and it's really been a treat to watch him. But that doesn't stop the accountants from coming back and looking for a goal.
Lovely bit of skill there by Jeff Elkinson breaking up that play, but unfortunately it's gone, lost. But Chris Way's got the ball now for the lawyers, and lost it to the accountants. The accountants send it back to Tristan. Tristan's trying to release the lawyers forward. There's Marco with the ball. Tristan, lovely little pass outside. Beautiful ball up to Chris Way. Chris Way to Tristan. Tristan now looking to send the ball forward. Unfortunately, a little bit loose to the accountants, but Elliot Hubbard's got a control back here. Sends it back to Nathan Samuels. Big boot up to the center of the park. Ball floats down. Oh, boy, that was dangerous. Tristan's got the ball. He and Marco together working that far left-hand side. A little bit strong, that push, and gone out. It's an accountant's throw-in. We must be down to the last 10 minutes of this match. I know the players are certainly hoping so.
I tell you, the weather is really getting. This is almost like a mini hurricane or something. It's getting windy. The wind's coming from sideways at us now, and it's really an environment to be playing in. But these players are not letting you know that they're playing with heart. They're playing with courage. It's something like a Rocky movie.
Well, it is. You're right. It's amazing. It's they're out there playing their heart out for their respective profession. But they're both professions win, no matter who wins or loses. It's a friendly match. It's played in the spirit that Richard Hector wanted played, and that is good sports.
Just being informed by our timekeeper, we have about 20 minutes left on the clock here. So there's about half of the.
Well, that's why you hear the fire brigade coming to administer oxygen to hear the sirens in the background. They're coming to bring the oxygen down. 20 more minutes they're crying, not 20.
Well, we hope they get her in time, because I just see Jeffrey Elkerson look like he's reaching for air and just out of his grasp, apparently.
Yes, poor Jeffrey.
Those gold boots, he's probably wishing he would have wore silver ones at least.
There we go. Young Victor Richards has got the control of that ball. Lovely pass through.
James of the Deloitte team doing very good. Getting down there, doing dirty work, and fighting hard to make sure that the lawyers did not gain an advantage when it looked like it was certain they would.
Shannon Dyer to Victor Richards, won a corner kick for the lawyers. Well done. Now let's see what we can do from this side.
In the space of 15 seconds, I've seen James throw his body around twice for his team. I'm not sure if he's not deciding to be a professional footballer. He's really impressing me with his defensive.
Good defense by the accountants. Sends the ball out. Marker controls it. Elliot Hubbard lets him have it. It's a lovely little ball back here to the right-hand side. And miss kick. Unfortunately, it is hard to control the ball in these conditions. or another 17 minutes of soaking. The water is really coming down now.
Do you think this one's going to come down to penalties, maybe, Kim?
It could at the end if it's all tied. That's what the director of the match is to cry. Oh, lovely header from Ryan. Frees up the ball. It goes out by the accountants, and there's a throw in by the young Mark over there. He's looking to send the ball to Tristan. Tristan back to himself, and he's got control of the ball. Knocked off the ball by the accountants. If that's not a sorry, I don't agree with that decision, Mr. Referee, with the greatest respect. However, Mr. Hawkinson's got the ball. He missed it. Clean kick, went under his foot. Those golden boots make it very difficult for depth perception. The glint of the lights off the gold makes it very difficult to work out where the ball will come.
It's near or far, isn't it?
Oh, it is near or far. It's
objects on gold boots may appear closer than they actually are.
Just like those backup mirrors. That's right.
We must get this information out to Jeffrey Elkerson. I know he's in need of an update of the status of those boots and the effects they have, long-term effects, that is.
Here, that's quite right. Affects his playing ability clearly in this gloom. Marco's got the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass forward to number 7 for the Lawyers. Beautifully passed through for Richards, and he lets it off the side of his foot. He had the keeper beat.
And that is
that's it.
That's it.
Referees called the match. Lack of light, he says. We're now down to penalties, 3-all.
So we're going to, I think we're going to go to penalties. The ref, I believe, is called it short because of the sudden adverse change of weather. It's been very good. The accountants are, some of them looking like they're not pleased. They want to win outright. So there's just going to be a little
discussion about what to do. Yes, I don't know. Are we going to have penalties? Are we going to call it 3-3? I don't know. It's a discussion there. Let's see. The referee's actually got his book out. Maybe he's going to book someone. I don't know, but I know the wind's picked up, and there's a hell of a squall line coming through now.
Bermuda Sports Network bringing you exciting action of the Richard Hector Memorial 2012. It seems at full time the score is 3-3, Lawyers and Accountants, and it's been a thrilling game. 4 goals in the first half and 2 goals in the second half. And right now we're just bringing it all in. It's been a wonderful game.
Ref? Penalty shootout, ref?
It's been a wonderful game. Maybe there'll be a rematch. I'm Vincent Company. This is Kim.
Kim White.
And we had a great time bringing this broadcast to you from the BAA Association field. Lawyers versus accountants ends in a 3-all draw. Fantastic. And thank you again for tuning in to Bermuda Sports Network. Can't wait to see you again for our next program. Thank you.